So, I am back in Sydney. It is so weird being here. Especially, I feel like I live in the countryside. I didn't realize how, like, countryside energy this area is. Everyone looks the same. And everyone around here is really old. Why? I didn't really deep it that hard until coming back now. And I've been feeling very disconnected from this place. I think as well. So my sisters have moved out, my dog has moved out, my cat has moved in with my sisters, and they live in a totally different area. And it's weird coming back to my home and like everything's empty. The plan for my mom was to fully move out, but then she wanted to wait a little bit. So the house has been pretty much emptied. And it's just so weird. And yeah, it's really weird. My sister's not home. It's just my mom and my other cat, who is definitely so lonely and is literally on my dick needing attention. And she's not that kind of girl, so she's definitely so lonely. But yeah, it's weird being back. I think I am currently assessing the meaning of home, or what that means. I feel it in different people and places, and even in Japan, it's like, I don't think Japan's my place. I actually don't think anywhere is ever gonna be my place. Coming back here, I feel very, even though I grew up here, no, this is not my place. As soon as I got here and feeling everything, I'm like, Australia or Sydney, or where I'm from in Sydney. I do think it's Sydney though. It's Sydney though. It's just not my place. But maybe there is no place for me, and home is just where I feel within myself, maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll be in like a family one day. What the fuck is home? I don't even know. Like that pure feeling. Being in my house, it feels so like empty and cold. And like I'm getting a bit of homesickness from my home in Japan. And it's because that space holds my energy. Maybe the change is making me so uncomfortable. It is. Like this morning, not hearing my dog, I like cried. And my dog deserved more love, to be honest. That's why she was given away. And I would never think that I'm not a dog person, but I love my dog. I don't really process it. I mean, I've been literally in another country when all of this change has happened, and it's been significant change. But yeah, I like cried from missing her, and she's so far away. She's like a 12-hour drive away, which is nuts. This drink bottle has like a button here. What are you for? I don't get you. Maybe like the pressure. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And then it doesn't like leak. Maybe. It's also not that cold. Yeah. Thought it'd be colder. It's not that cold. It's just colder inside the house. It's colder inside the house than outside the house. I think that's the way Australian houses are built. But also my house is empty. It feels like emptier than an Airbnb. Like, so empty. I thought when I'd get here, so I've been craving so much food, but I've been eating the food that I've craved in Japan from Australia here, and it's just not giving me that feeling. And I'm like, what am I trying to find here? What am I trying to find? Like, there is this feeling of like warmth and home and groundedness, and maybe I've been searching for it or something, and yeah. When I think of the feeling, I think about like these food videos I would watch, and just seeing like I would watch a lot on African American families eating soul food, and honestly it doesn't look that healthy, but there is the feeling when I watch these videos or like the feeling of eating that kind of food with your family, and that's like what represents this like a warm comfort feeling. And yeah, my body is now rejecting cigarettes. I almost think that's like the warmest feeling for me when it comes to like that. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about it so much, because I'm not having cigarettes at the moment, and I'm back home, but my home doesn't really feel like anything I've felt before. It just feels really weird. And empty with no warmth. So what is this like pushing me to? I think it's just a blank slate, maybe, for me to feel myself without anything, or without the things that keeps me warm, cozy, comfortable, safe. Like, what am I without these feelings of, but these feelings? I think this is very connected to how I felt as a kid. Now I'm thinking about being a kid and like home always felt like with my sisters, or with home always felt like with people. The thing is though, like, even now since being here, I'm realizing my role in my family, which was to help and fix, and I'm feeling it come up since hanging out with my family, and it's not my role to like tell someone what to do, or advise them on what to do, or start like, I don't know, moving around, not helping them move around, but like, I don't know, just the way that I've always been, and I've always been like this. This has just been the role that I've always been. And it's triggering me. I think there's a lot going on right now within my life, not my life, but just life here. Just a lot of changes and dynamics shifting, but yeah, it's just interesting witnessing myself, witnessing the part of me that wants to fix and help, and just witnessing it, not acting on it, and seeing what comes out of it. I know I've only been here for 3 days, but wow, I have felt very, very triggered, especially witnessing I'm triggered, and just holding space for people to just be who they are, and not thinking that I know what's best for them. I don't. They have their life path, and so do I. And if anybody took any of my experiences away from me, e.g. trying to fix it or save me, which I'm kind of blessed I didn't. I'm blessed that I didn't. But it doesn't mean, just because I had these experiences doesn't mean that I know what this person's going through, and what I'm gonna say, or my brain's not doing the thing, but you know what I mean. Essentially, whether I'm here or not, their life's gonna go on, and people have their own life paths and their own life lessons, and I'm here to support, but it's not my role to like take on people's emotions. And I can see why I used to do that, because I would have an open channel into feeling my family's emotions, and I would just get so annoyed, not annoyed, but I would have to fix it to relieve their emotion and my emotion. But that's actually not nice. It's not nice to try and suppress somebody's emotion and not let them go through what they go through. Of course, helping is nice, and yeah, but there is like a really fine line with taking responsibility for people's emotions. And so yeah, and me getting triggered when someone else gets triggered from what I say. If I'm just being myself. And it makes sense why over the last few months living with myself, I've really come into being myself. There's a reason why I would shrink myself a lot, and I'm watching it unfold in front of me in the dynamics of my family, which I've never been in this position to witness when I would do that, because it feels uncomfortable to do that, so I'm not, and I'm just watching triggers, and it's triggering me that they're triggered, because that part of me that's very protective of other people's emotions is like clashing with the part of me that's trying to be myself. I just need to witness it both. This is a lot to process through one brain right now, actually. This guy keeps like walking behind me and keeps like staring. Like, do you want to be in this video? Like, do you want to be in this video? I always see my processing through segments, so like this is the first segment, and I bet you in like a few days something's gonna come through to me, like a situation will Uno reverse itself and I will be in the other person's perspective, which is what usually happens, and then I get it and I'm like, oh shit, I understand now. I don't have to know right now. I literally just got here. Like, I can chill. Oh, I want a cigarette. I want a cigarette. Or I just want to like consume something that's gonna make me feel like comfortable. There's nothing. I just want to feel the truth of myself. It's really not worth it to have a cigarette. And I'm doing it from that place, not from the place of nicotine. I don't fucking care about the nicotine and the tar. It's just like, I'm running away from feeling my full self when I have a cigarette. That's what I'm doing. That to me is more dangerous than nicotine and tar. That to me is more like dangerous. Okay. I'm gonna stop this now. Have a beautiful day.